today I'm going to show you hidden gem of Minsk. Even some locals don't know about this area of the city. It's very lovely and has some unique history. The Soviet Union played a key role during World War II, and the land of Belarus and its people suffered greatly during that time. So today in this video I will take you back in time to explore how the Belarusian elite who survived the war rebuilt their lives in the post-war capital. And what is totally crazy is that all these buildings in the area were built by German prisoners somewhere between 1945 and 1949. So this area of Minsk is called Osmolovka, and that was the very first upscale district of the city, which was built after the Second World War. And it was designed by the architect Mikhail Osmolovsky. This is how the area got its name. And just look at the building behind me. Can you see there? 1949. This is the year when this building was actually built. Totally crazy. And it might be hard to believe, but there is also a bomb shelter still preserved in Osmolovka. It was common practice to build bomb shelters even inside of residential buildings at that time. And in 1950s, the area Osmolovka was even surrounded by a stone wall. So you could get in only if you were invited. Walking around Osmolovka, I even found an old piece of fence from that time. And Osmolovka is a great example of post-war style and what people back then thought about comfortable and nice city life. These days it's normal for every home to have heating, plumbing and running water. But after the war, when most of Belarus was in ruins, the apartments in Osmolovka felt like real palaces to people in Minsk. That kind of comfort just wasn't available to most locals during the first decade after the war. Here is also a very popular way of drying clothing after washing. Still popular in Belarus, you can find it especially in smaller towns, villages also. There is one door which is opened here. They got paintings here. Oh, you can feel it's old, but still very well stayed in a good condition, eh? Wow. Ух ты! Wow, look at this. When I was there inside, I felt like I went to some different time zone. Feels really very unusual, very specific. Back in the day, here were living top government officials, some army officers, professors, artists. So that was definitely elite area for living.
Вы здесь живете?
Да,
И как вам тут живется? Давно уже здесь живете?
давно.
Давно? Сколько лет?
Ну, уже 20 лет.
Купили или это по
По
семье?
государству.
Государство?
Да, ну, за работу.
За работу, да. А
Да.
где работали?
Я маляром работала.
Маляром?
Да.
Так, и как вам нравится?
Да.
Нравится? Ну тут прям так зелено, свежо.
It's actually pretty easy to get lost in Osmolovka. There are 40 houses and they all look a lot alike. And each one is surrounded by lots of beautiful trees and flowers. The area is full of two-story houses with beautiful, lovely gardens around. It's very pleasant, and now it's so hot in Minsk. Summer, July, and here it's really nice. And this area is the only one of its kind which is left in former USSR. But unfortunately, there were recently some threats that this whole area will be destroyed and new huge buildings probably will be built around. But so far, locals still protect this area. It's here. Osmolovka is still with us. If you're here in Minsk around, you definitely should come here because, yeah, we still have all this beauty and it's pretty unique. Only recently in this area they started to build some cozy nice cafes, which you also can see behind me. People really love to come here. It's really for locals. It's just different vibe here, you know. It's not like it's international street where it's full with, you know, fancy places. It's all about, I don't know, romantic atmosphere, calm atmosphere, nature, I don't know. And sometimes I feel like I'm in some kind of retro movie about Soviet times. Look at this. Probably it's a kindergarten behind me. And you know, the sounds here, like birds, some leaves. I don't feel like we're in the city actually. Totally unique atmosphere and experience. There is a message, of course, in Russian language. The guy writes, I will buy old photos which were taken before 1970. Probably some kind of collector. I believe that Belarus is absolutely underrated country in Europe, but now you know where you should go next summer or maybe winter when it's really cold here and snowy. Here I promise you will be totally safe, you will enjoy the country. Osmolovka is truly a unique neighborhood in Minsk. On one hand, it still preserves the special post-war atmosphere of the city, but on the other, in recent years, many new and interesting cafes and restaurants have started to appear here. That's why, while editing this video, I found it hard to choose just one mood. The area feels both cozy and charming, yet it also gives you a sense of stepping back into the Soviet era. And if you want to learn even more information about Belarus, click the video on your screen and I'll see you there. Пока-пока!